Howdy, howdy, this is Blue Otter, and today we are playing Duck Detective, The Ghost of Glamping. This is the sequel to a game that I played last year, which was Duck Detective, The Secret Salami, which will be linked at the end of the video if you'd like to see the original case. Let's go ahead and start a new game. So last time we did have the chance to have the dialogue auto advance and not auto advance, and this time I think we're just going to turn it on. So we have sleuth mode, incorrect answers are not highlighted in puzzles. Let's go to story mode, incorrect answers are highlighted.
Life wasn't easy.
It never is.
I was as broke as ever. And just when my misery had reached its peak, they decided to kick me out of my apartment. Thankfully, I had
Because you didn't pay your rent.
somewhere new to stay. But no, Hannah still hasn't seen my last 12 messages.
Get over
She
it.
rarely responded to my messages after the divorce.
You're divorced, she doesn't owe you
This
anything.
was really starting to worry me.
Not
What if
your
she was
problem.
in danger?
Nope, she's
I
not.
needed to work out what happened to her.
No, you don't. De-duck-tions. De-duck-tions are a vital part of a detective's work. So find clues by questioning persons and inspecting your surroundings. Enter clue words into the blank spaces to solve de-duck-tions. So we have Old Flame. So Anna is not replying to messages because... Oh, it's not Anna because we got to find more clues. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through all of these things that have the circle over them are things that we can interact with. We can also... Can we knock over the laundry bin? No. Select E.
Message from November 9th.
You still haven't sent back my glove. Did you think keeping my wardrobe ransom would
Who would just
trap
keep
me
one
with
glove?
You? We would very much like to not have to think about you and your brat anymore. Hurry up.
No more messages.
She sounds kind of mad. All right, so inspection. Use the magnifying glass to find clues and press E to uncover them. So here we can see public playlist sad breakup songs that hit hard. Title Love is Fake by Sad Men and Tears in the Rain by the Grieving Gerbil. There are 3 teenagers injured when trying to cross sector border. Goose Times newspaper. And we have wedding photo happier times.
I should probably delete these photos.
Okay. Having photos of you and your ex, not a big deal. Obsessing over pictures of you and your ex, seek help.
I'll need to clean this up before my roommate sees this. He tells me to stay away from the bread, but doesn't he know how dangerous it is to go cold turkey?
Okay. I know I've said this before, bread is actually not good for ducks.
Royalty payments for the only book I managed to finish. The Early Bird Catches the Criminal. The Duck Detective Story. 3 schmark last month. Why do I even bother?
I wonder what the conversion is for a schmark.
The receipt from the post office. Sienna, I did send your glove back. I'm not that irresponsible. I hope she appreciates the poem that I included.
She probably won't. It's probably creepy.
Anna, the most magnificent swan I ever had the lousy luck to fall in love with. I should be able to figure this out now.
So Old Flame. So Anna is not replying to messages because the Duck Detective is irresponsible.
So that was the issue. I feel like I've gotten a lot better lately. She should give me another chance.
She doesn't owe you another chance. And then we come in here and
Detective! I mean, Eugene. You're finally up, sleepyhead. Are you still sleeping in your trench coat? I got you those super comfy pajamas, remember?
those do look comfy.
You should really get dressed.
Sure. But I just had to come tell you that we're going on a surprise trip. And I bet you can use your deduction powers to figure out where we're going.
He giggles.
Wait. Are those bread slices?
Please leave.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. He sighs.
Maybe it is in my best interest to figure out what Frederson wants to drag me into.
All right. Frederson is added to the clues. We have a holiday. So someone is taking the duck detective on a trip to go, we don't know, at a blank blank. So let's go ahead and figure that out. We're gonna go this way. Into the room. Into the next room.
I usually preferred staying isolated in my room. Rummaging through Frederson's mountain of clutter was the last thing I wanted to do, but it seemed that this was how I was going to spend my Wednesday.
So here's his room. Where's Frederson's door? Or did he just... Okay, so he's got yarn. It's a couple, like a game. That's a tic-tac-toe board, a book, a box.
His newest hobby is skydiving, apparently. I don't think his snout would even fit in this helmet.
Okay, we are not going skydiving. Okay, we've got a picture. We have an unflattering picture. Looks like Frederson with some of his, looks like brothers maybe. Sunny lakeside luxurious glamping, you know, tranquil, and roller coaster near-death experience.
Why is he keeping this awful photo of me?
Because he's weird. Gotta go this way.
This equipment must be worth thousands of schmark. He hasn't gone skiing even once.
Well, he was making a good paycheck for when he was at Bear Bus. All right, we have Cutie Pie. I told you this is a work trip, Freddy. First name Freddy. Please let me bring Eugene. He seems a bit lonely. Also, he loves being by the water. So we have Moo Tube. Looks like we're going into maybe an old hospital or something. Lost Place, Sunny Lake, Erie Expeditions, subscribed. 3.4 views, 4 months. Abandoned Spooky Sanatorium. You won't believe what we found in this decrepit sanatorium. Watch until the end. We've got one more to find. What clue? Heart girlfriend.
How did he manage to find a girlfriend?
Because he gets out of his room.
Dating for a couple weeks. I guess there hasn't been enough time for her to find out how awful Frederson is. I always keep track of names in my notebook.
All right, suspects. It's important to work out a suspect's name to crack the case. First, enter their first and last name into the slots below their portrait in the journal's suspect page. So here we have Freddy Frederson. That would be one.
Have you figured it out yet?
I'm working on it.
Hold on, let's...
Never mind.
I want to look at the this, so we can do this to inspect what they look like. So that was Smug Smirk and Insufferable. It's like Hawaiian shirt, new clothes, tacky. White shorts, questionable style. Now we can talk to him.
Have you figured it out yet?
I'm working on it.
Last night?
About last night.
Oh, yeah, I heard some strange noises coming from your room. It sounded like a whale in pain.
Yeah, that's what it was. I was, watching that new show, Whale Tale.
Nice.
Right.
I thought you were having one of your breakdowns.
That's probably accurate.
Have you figured it out yet?
I'm working on it. Frederson, you'll have to take down that photo of me.
Oh, wow, which one?
The one where it looks like I have an enormous double chin.
Nonsense, you always look handsome in photos. Have you figured it out yet?
I'm working on it.
Oh, did I need...
Never
maybe I
mind.
need to... Okay, I think I need... tab. So down here, the tab, there's an exclamation mark. Over here. Holiday. So yeah, I have that. All of that. So we have Freddy is taking the duck detective on a trip to go glamping at a spooky sanatorium.
Frederson booked a glamping trip? And I'll be the third wheel? Oh, no. I need to talk him out of this. Frederson!
Did you solve the case?
I figured out you're dragging me on a camping trip I didn't consent to. Yes?
It's called glamping. It's very fancy. Let's get on the bus then.
What if I don't want to? I spend enough time with you as it is.
You
Duck
spend all your
detective,
time in your room.
I already paid for everything. And money is a bit tight right now since, you know, you're 3 months behind on rent.
Who would have thunk? Someone who got evicted from the last apartment for not paying rent doesn't pay rent on their now apartment.
I'll go.
Sunny Lakeside.
The damp air was full of mosquitoes and high expectations. I came here for Frederson, but I was staying for myself. After all, maybe I did deserve a vacation.
He inhales.
Can you smell that fresh forest air, Mr. Duck Detective?
All I smell are bus exhaustion fumes.
You know, they're meant to have some sort of celebrity staying here.
A celebrity?
Frederson, please.
I already brought your suitcase to the tent, by the way.
Well, thank you, Mr. Bus Driver.
Great. Let's go and find it.
Sunny Lake, #1 haunted camping site, according to Trip Alpaca.
You can't trust the reviews on that site.
Is it still camping if you're staying in a cabin?
Well, I mean, technically, yes. Is there one we could talk to
Have
him?
you noticed my new shirt?
I have, yes.
Do you like it?
Yes.
Yes. The colors compliment you?
Really? You always know what to say, Mr. Duck Detective.
I get the feeling that he is kind of frustrated with him. I was wondering if this was Bear Bus. It looks like it's one of Bear Bus's buses. All right, we're gonna go down this way to camp. Now we have done a little bit of this with the demo.
I'm a reasonable rodent, but 3 camping chairs and a table stolen just like that?
My client is threatening to leave if you don't fix that broken toilet!
But I'm telling you, this place is haunted. The ghost is moving things around all the time. That's the whole premise of Sunny Lake.
She scoffs.
A theft! That was definitely something I had to investigate. I also wondered what Frederson's partner was like. Who would date him voluntarily? I needed to find out who she was.
Oh, hey, let me introduce you to my girlfriend.
No! I mean, no, not necessary. I will work out her identity myself.
Of course! Exciting!
I love how Freddy is always like on board with whatever. Okay. So we've got blank is the blank at the campsite, blank is the blank in military, and blank is the blank's assistant. Okay. So let's go through. Let's look at this. We have June 7th, Einsman. We need to add clues to our book here. We have Re and Redacted. Okay. Stumperton. And June 12th, we have Frederson and McQuacklin.
This looks like it'll come in handy. I should question these people about their stay at the camp.
Adding this to the case files, so we have the booking list. So when we look in, we'll be able to see that right here if we ever want to go back and look at that. I'm going to go talk to her in a second. I just kind of want to look at some different stuff. Okay, so we've got the guest book from July 2022, so 2 years ago. Food is substandard and the weather is horrible. I'm hoping this will be improved next time. Colonel Einsman. I want a slid, Toby. I think he meant slide. Should be an E at the end.
Some people will try their hardest to find something to complain about.
Okay, we've got...
Someone hasn't checked the mailbox.
Oh, that's the
in
mailbox.
ages. It says
Dinkle. Okay. Dinkle added to the clues. Let's look at her. Constantly sweating, nervous. We have riptides and neglectful. Okay, speaking from experience, riptides do not always mean neglectful. Bracelet, evil eye, superstitious. I lost count how many tights I wore when I was a kid that would tear just from looking at them. Let's go ahead and talk to her.
Hello. I mean, welcome to Sunny Lake, where fun and fear go side by side. Tonight, I will recount the tragic tale of the haunted sanatorium for all of you. So, please don't miss it, okay?
Let's look at our...
Anything you can tell me about Sunny Lake Campsite?
Usually the campsite is mostly empty, but this week, I got 6 bookings at once. This influencer is already paying off. See, Amelia, you're not a failure after all.
Okay, so we got influencer. We also added Amelia. Okay. So we can go back here, tab. We can answer, this would be Amelia Dinkle. And we're back.
Rising tension mired the cool evening breeze. I may be here for a while yet. At least I had my emergency bread stash waiting for me in my trench coat.
Stop eating bread. All right, pondering. Tricky deductions might require new perspectives. Press H to get additional guidance at any time. You can check the map in your book to see if you've missed any clues in the world. If you want to look at a piece of evidence again, you can quickly access and enlarge in the evidence tab of your book. So I did kind of show that. What we don't have, do we have? Okay. Objects, suspects, map. So anytime there is a exclamation mark, it means that we have something here. So we're gonna do right now, we have this person. We're gonna look first, kind of size them up. We've got a whistle, so they're bossy. Hands behind back, uptight. Thick boots prepared. It looks like combat boots. So let's go and talk to them.
They have this sketchy capybara staying here.
Capybaras are pretty chill.
Probably jobless from the looks of it. I
That's
complained
judging.
to the management, but they don't seem to care at all. What if something happens to my son? He's
Then watch
too
your son.
juvenile. He wouldn't stand a chance.
Then supervise your son.
I can't believe someone took my camping equipment.
R.
What do you make of this campsite?
This place has really gone down the drain in the past years. At least this year, we don't have to book the caravan anymore. Thanks to my promotion.
Anything you can tell me about Amelia Dinkle?
I know she tries, but she's terrible at her job. She's been going off the rails with her healing crystals and whatnot. They're not exactly bringing her luck, are they?
All right, let's back out of that. I want to see something real quick because we had options. I like using the dyslexic font. Okay, so we have that. Do we have anything over here? I love that they have it where you can actually interact with the environment. So we have this.
Sound? Is that a jacuzzi?
Yeah, there's a jacuzzi and what looks like a
I didn't
yurt.
bring my swimming shorts.
I don't think that's your swimming
It's locked.
pool.
This one's unit number 1.
All right, we have Brace's cleaning kit. If found, return to Matilda Einsman. Magic Corn Adventures, Mouch Mania. There's gum with a giant bite out of it. And Toby. We've seen Toby before. Or the name Toby.
That takes me back to when I had braces as a kid.
Braces and Velcro shoes? Ugh. You must have had a rough time in school.
Oh, I'm
It says
Unit 2.
number 2. It's locked.
Yeah, well, it's also not ours. Here we go. Let's go up here.
How cool is this tent? Now we can finally have some one-on-one time together.
Like we don't have that at the apartment.
We live together.
Exactly.
I see you every single day.
I know. But this time we can have pillow talk. Talk about all the deep stuff. Like, why you never take off your hat?
I'm not ready to talk about that.
I just figured it's because that was how he was drawn. We have the Bamboon Bribery. The Early Bird Catches the Criminal, by E. McQuacklin, autobiography. And then we have, for Katya, it's a plushie. And this is, I will say, the most adorable animal
You
plushie
took my
that I've
book with
seen
you?
in a while.
Always.
You've read it 5 times already.
And I discover new things every time.
Okay, we're going to... Can we go back this way? Okay, let's go tab. Here we have... This is Matilda Einsman. I don't think we've met Toby yet. Let's look at here. So intense expression, tense. The bruise, odd shape. Weird. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? There we are. Horns. Unusual.
The
We can talk.
manager at this campsite is a disaster. Should I call the plumber myself? That will take forever. Arno won't be happy at all. Stop staring at me! I need to concentrate.
Yeah. You need to concentrate, but
What do
we'll...
you think of Matilda Eisenman?
She's crazy. She has those terrifying eyes. Keeps ranting about her new rank or whatever. I don't envy her son.
And this
Can I
one.
ask why you chose to come to this camping site?
I'm here for work.
She
This
scoffs.
isn't the kind of place I'd come to by choice.
Okay. And there's one more. We have tips from Lieutenant Lemmy. So this is Survival Handbook 3rd edition. Tips from Lieutenant, rank Lieutenant, Lemmy. You can use thick prescription glasses to create a fire. There's Lemmy. Tips from Colonel Grant. Make a tea out of pine needles for a source of vitamin C. Tips from the Brigadier Wilmer. Never drink your pee. Looks like a walrus.
Oh no! You're not supposed to drink your pee?
He
I'm
sighs.
not even going to ask.
Okay, so my little book, I've got, this is Katya Ray. Suspects, we've got this. Okay, so we have Amelia is the manager of the campsite. Matilda is a brigadier in the military, and Katya is the influencer's assistant.
Figuring out people's occupations always made things easier. Did any of them look like a chair thief, though? Anyway, I should get back to deducing the identity of Frederson's girlfriend.
All right, the girlfriend, we've already got that. We have Katya is Frey's girlfriend because her name is on the plushie he bought.
Katya the deer is Frederson's girlfriend. How did that happen? So, you're the mysterious girlfriend.
He figured it out all by himself, Katya.
And you are?
The one and only
Duck
Detective.
Ah, you're the guy that keeps ordering cheese toasties from Freddy's account.
You told her?
We're boyfriend and girlfriend. Of course we tell each other everything.
Katya! There you are! The water is cold! How am I meant to keep up my skin routine with this ice-cold water?
I was just talking to...
I don't want to hear it! Fix it now!
She
Now
groans.
that that was figured out, I was ready to explore the rest of the campsite. Let's see if any of the other guests will shed light on the chair theft. I also wondered who this oh-so-important VIP guest was.
I'm pretty sure they just
It was
passed
time
you.
to do some snooping.
All right, so we have more suspects and accommodations. We have E.
Listen, it wasn't that many cheese toasties.
All right, all right.
Mr. Duck Detective, I know it's none of my business, but back at home, you keep getting those government letters. Tons of them, and they look pretty scary.
Nah, I don't even read those. May go straight into the trash.
That is a recipe for disaster. Okay, let's look over here at tab. We're gonna go over to the look at the map. So we've got two people here. We've got Matilda here. Matilda's got something new to say, and also Amelia also has something new to say. So we can go over here and ask Matilda, what do they think of Katya?
Ray?
She acts so important. I'm not even sure what she does, really.
I'm pretty sure she doesn't either. Okay. That was informative. Let's go back and see what Amelia says, and then we can go and look at some of the other sections. We are now in the section where we have not... This is after the demo ended.
What can you tell me about Katya Ray?
She and the person she's sharing the tent with are very secretive. She's been asking me to provide security.
Are you really supposed to be telling me this?
What does that even mean?
That means that they have an influencer. Influencers sometimes can get weird people following them. Okay, let's go this way. We have, looks like, shower stalls. Okay.
This toilet is making weird noises. Sounds like it's broken.
Okay, let's look. Perfect skin vein. Chest piece, chest fan. Watch expensive. Show off. E.
Huh? What do you want? A photo? You know, it's a bit rude to approach me like this. At least have your phone out already.
But I don't want a photo.
Oh, don't bother me then.
Rude.
Why did you decide to come here?
Someone is very nosy.
Yep, that would be me.
Are you from the press?
What? No! I'm the Duck Detective.
Never heard of it.
What is your relationship with Katya Ray?
Ah, she's my assistant. I have so much to do, you know. Someone needs to moderate my streams, for example. Those fans can get way too much sometimes.
What can you tell me about Amelia Dinkle?
She gets it all wrong. All of it, I'm telling you. Jacuzzi, too hot. Bed, too soft. Well, and the toilet.
Dude, there's 3 bears that have a house you could go visit. There's the toilet right there. You could just go right there. Okay, what is this? Ooh, we've got some symbols. Cryptic. Button, combination lock, inaccessible. LLL, password.
LLL. I wonder what that means. I don't have enough information to crack this just yet.
Oh, let's...
This
E?
building looks way older than the rest. The door is locked.
Don't tell me that's the sanatorium. Let's look at tab. Is that really where he's gonna hang out? All right, let's go across. Here. We've got a lake. It looks like a capybara, and that must be Toby.
The pale moon's reflection shimmered seductively from the glassy surface of the lake. There was more to this campsite than met the eye, and I had to dredge up the murky truth, whatever the outcome.
Oh, wait, well, hold on. Can we? Oh, it should have just done it. We can go up and down that. That's cool. What would have been cool is if you come like right here and it just forces you to slide down. Okay, we have organic, berries, resourceful. Struggling shirt, overweight. We've got gray beard, aging. And E.
Look how similar these berries are. Which of these three do you think are edible?
I love him.
Really don't care.
Already.
This one.
I hope he's not the murderer.
No, wait. This one.
Wrongo! No, all of them are poisonous. In the post-apocalypse, you would have died a horrible, slow death.
Oh no!
As if there was really any doubt that Freddy, of all people, would survive. Let's look at this. Okay, we've got braces, crooked teeth, light strand fashion attempt. What do we have? Orthopedic shoes, misaligned feet. Aw, poor Toby. Okay, let's talk to him.
You wanna see my mash corn cards? I have this super strong combo for Armadillo.
Wow, this card instantly shuffles in a chomp? That's so OP!
Fredersen, we have more important things to do.
Alright, R.
Are you enjoying your trip?
Mom takes me here every year. It's so boring. I'd much rather go to my friend's place.
Do you have any information about Matilda Eisenman?
She says we have to go fishing, but I really don't want to.
That sounds so British to me. Do we have more? Oh, R? Let's ask.
Why have you decided to come here?
Oh, just traveling. Enjoying some me time in between jobs.
Okay, so
this one guy, Benoit was his name. He's really getting on my nerves. He yelled at me to hurry up when I was on the toilet, only for him to squat there for 20 minutes.
Okay.
What do you make of Emilia
I think I know some
she's
enough to
lovely,
finish
isn't
filling
she?
out a lot of stuff.
I don't know much about her, but she seems like a genuine soul.
Do you have any information about Matilda Eisenman?
She can be charming if she wants to be, but
if she wants to be.
She has a bit of an unhealthy attitude.
Okay, that's there. Then we've got Q. We've got a badge, military. So this might be... Ooh, combination lock, inaccessible. And a heart. Password hint.
That heart seems out of place. I don't think I can crack this just yet.
Alright, let's come out here. Can we... E.
This is so calming, isn't it? Makes all your worries just fly away.
Fredersen, those court letters that I've been receiving, they're not a big deal. Are they?
Duck Detective, you need to respond to them. I did a Google search and it said you could go to jail for that.
Huh.
This is so makes all your worries.
Is that just
Frederson, they're not a
Duck Detective, you I did a Hoogle?
Yeah,
It
this
said
is
you
just
could
that's
go
just
through.
repeating them. Okay, let's go back up here.
Someone's been doing some wood carving. The whittling knife has an engraving. It says Theodore.
What about this? I'm guessing that's the
old
sanatorium.
building is a tourist attraction.
Oh, it certainly looks decrepit.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
sanatorium.
famous. I've watched so many MooTubers break in at night and explore it. It looks very spooky and dangerous. One time, a floorboard broke and one of them broke their ankles.
And that's the direction you want to go with this?
Someone's been doing the whittling knife has. It
Yeah,
says,
we've already got that. Okay. I think I can finish doing this. So we have Toby Eisman, Arnaud Benoit, and Theodore Stumperton. We have all of those. More suspects. Here we are. Toby is the child of Matilda. Blank has no friend as is a would be a chess. No, this is Arnaud is a chess influencer. See, Theodore has no job, and I would say Arnaud is the VIP guest.
Of course, it's that pompous guy who gets the VIP tent. What even is a chess influencer?
Just because he's got the, he had that chess piece around his neck. Who is staying where? We have, okay, VIP is Arnaud and Katya. Here is Matilda and Toby. Oh, and then, no, this one is, that, I think that's where Katya is. This is, the Duck Detective and Freddy. Gotcha. Maybe this might be Theodore? Okay.
That's where people were staying. Having this untangled will help in the future.
Excuse me? Can I please have attention? Your attention, I mean. It's time for the ghost tour. Please come to the sanatorium ruins by the lake. You don't have to, but please come.
What is this nonsense about ghosts?
But ghosts do exist. I've had one who would return my Rubik's Cube anytime I lost it and put it under my bed.
He sighs.
Mom said I'm not allowed to go on the ghost tour.
What are you doing here then?
Well, she's not here, so...
What is Arnaud doing?
What is Arnaud doing?
Everyone here? Oh, not everyone came. That's okay. No problem at all. Follow me. What you will see in just a moment is the abandoned Sunny Lake Sanatorium for tuberculosis. Many years ago, a terrible sickness crossed the land. It was swift and methodical as a saboteur, weakening the body and trapping the mind, and spreading with the ease of a smile. The the people acted quickly, building facilities in places of remote beauty to store the ill until they healed and returned to the cities, or worsened and returned to the earth.
It's like, or they just became unalive.
Patient 12 had been a diplomat. She'd spent her life in glorious motion, surrounded by crowds. When she caught the disease, they took her to a sanatorium on the edge of a lake. And isolation in a lonely bed felt like a form of personalized hell. The other patients had feeble routines. They shuffled to the windows, drank imported teas, watched wavelets crash and die against the rocks that lined the edge of the lake, rocks that reached upwards like grasping hands. Patient 12 did nothing but watch the shadows waltz over her bedroom ceiling.
Are we having a yellow wallpaper moment?
Each day, and miss her son, and wish that he would come and visit to steal her away from this picturesque, forsaken place. Early one morning, Patient 12 noticed a new shadow. A shadow in the shape of her son. And she knew that he had come to rescue her. And she knew it was important to be discreet. So, quietly, she dressed. And quietly, she climbed out of the window. And quietly, she followed him across the grounds. And over the fence. And to the cliffs. And quietly, she reached for him. And quietly, she found that he was not there. And the rocks that lined the edge of the lake, the rocks reached upwards to catch her like grasping hands. And they say that she picked herself up and dusted herself off and climbed slowly back to the top of the cliff, unaware that she was dead. They say when the fog rolls in, she's there, still searching for her son. And that if you are a young boy, you may feel a grasping hand cold against your own. That you should walk on quickly before it wraps itself around your wrist.
Why on earth would Matilda take her son here?
So yeah, pretty spooky, right?
What was that?
I know what that was! That was a ghost scream!
Sound like someone knocked something over. He shrieks. He sighs heavily.
Go back now.
Healthy dose of skepticism.
My tent! Katya, you won't believe this! Someone vandalized my tent!
You don't have anything under control, do you? I even specifically asked for more security.
Ghost activity is beyond my control.
We won't be coming back, that's for sure.
You go to a
Vandalism?
place that's about...
I needed to investigate the VIP tent.
What do we have? Let's ask... Katya?
I'll need a vacation after this.
Oh, I'll take you somewhere nice.
Let's ask...
What is your relationship with Arnaud Benoit?
He's an incredibly difficult client. Taking him to his tournaments is fine, but going on holiday is a nightmare. Yesterday, he wanted me to add rose syrup to his rose shampoo, so he can have more rose per rose. He drives me absolutely insane. Ugh. He pays me well, though.
How do you feel about Theodore Stumperton?
He's a strange one. He arrived here with 3 rattling suitcases. What does he need all that stuff for?
Okay, so that gives all of that. Can we...
To be honest, the scariest thing about that ghost story was the tuberculosis.
I heard they sometimes would remove ribs or a whole lung to try to keep people alive.
Ugh, too much information.
Can we do... What do you have?
A ghost, huh? This is why I always say you can never be too prepared.
What about R? We have little Toby.
What can you tell me about Toby Eisenman?
He seems like an alright kid. I'm not sure what that magical corn is all about, but we all had our fixations as kids, right?
That's true. All right, so that's the lake. Did you know? Duck.
You're a detective, right?
That's right.
Prove it.
He has a magnifying glass. Although, you should really get some proper glasses, Mr. Duck Detective. Your eyesight is terrible.
Those are expensive.
R. Let's see what you think about.
Can you tell me anything about Arnaud Benoit?
The bunny, right? He always talks to himself, but never with anyone. That seems very lonely, doesn't it?
Or maybe he's the ghost.
What do you know about Theodore Stumperton?
The Uncle Capybara is so fun! He's the only one that plays Magic Horn with me.
All right, and then we've got Matilda.
All this ruckus. I'll bet it's for nothing.
And then we've got Toby.
What can you tell me about Toby Eisenman?
He's such a smart young boy, isn't he? I hope he drops that magician corn obsession soon, though. I'm afraid he will become too nerdy. I think it's very important for parents to guide their children.
Nothing wrong with nerds.
It's locked. This one is
Unit
number
3.
3.
Okay, looking around to see if there is anything that... Okay, well that's unlocked now. Let's look over here at the map. Yeah, we just have... It's just Arnold. Okay, so that's good to know that their icons can change. Duck to water. Oh, that's actually a... Can I get out? That is a Steam achievement. I'm just trying to literally see what all I can walk on, because you can interact with different things. Okay, so for the VIP, let's come here. And we go in. And this is the inside of a tent.
The longer I lived, the more it seemed that life was ultimately just unfair. How did someone this shallow deserve luxuries like these?
There you are. You said you're a detective, correct? Please, find out why anyone would do this to me.
I'll do my best.
Me too.
All right, so we have vandalism and the deviant. Okay, let's first start with you.
It feels so invasive. What if they come back and attack me?
Did they steal anything?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, let's look at R.
You seem to take yourself very seriously.
But of course! Treat yourself how you want others to treat you. How else do you think I take all this
Arrogant?
prize money home? Confidence is everything. And clear skin.
Okay, let's see. We're looking at the 10 best Chess King streamer name. Moments. Description, something, upload. Type something, yeah. Accurate. Here, let's start at the top. We have Queen. How is my army hero doing today? Heart flirty. I can't wait any longer. You said you'll send me photos. Patience, my queen. First, you'll need to give me my present. Then you can request any photo of me you want.
I wonder who the people are in this chat.
Don't you feel bad snooping around on people's laptops?
Apparently not.
Looking at their personal information they never wanted anyone to see?
That's the whole point of being a detective.
Oh, that's for the stand.
Quite a scarf collection.
Blue, striped, checkered, one for every occasion. If you were a ghost, what kind of ghost would you be?
Poltergeist, Banshee, Vengeful Ghost. I think a poltergeist is not a ghost. And someone in the Discord commented that this should have been poltergeist as a playful. No, I've said that if some things, if they happen, I would come back and haunt them.
Be some sort of horrible, vengeful ghost. There are some people that deserve to be haunted.
I hope you don't mean me.
He chuckles nervously. I think Freddy knows that people find him annoying. We have Sudoku. Boring. It is not a boring hobby. Contact lenses, bad eyesight. Okay. And lots of makeup, fussy. So interesting thing with bad eyesight, because I'm assuming that this is the rabbits.
Who needs that much makeup?
The thing about the carrots was actually a cover for radar in, I believe, World War II, where the Germans didn't know that they had developed radar, and so it's like when they were trying to figure out why all these British pilots had such great aim or whatever, then they're just like, oh well, you know, they eat their carrots, that's great for the eyes, and that's where that whole thing started. We have number 1 trophy winner. We have a tournament. Scarf yellow. Scarves. We have a suggestive look, unnerving. Yeah, that's Armand's morning routine secrets. Rogue.
Does he take photos of himself with him wherever he goes?
Apparently.
Wow, that's a big trophy. He must be super good at chess.
Wouldn't be surprised if he's cheating somehow.
I wouldn't say that right next to him. We have a letter. Soon we will meet. For now, I have your scent, your queen. This is my lucky charm. Is there... It's like a chess piece, or this? No, that's just the wood grain. Missing something. What am I missing? Ooh, scratch marks. Old.
I wonder what this lucky charm is.
E.
What is this? Looks like a tiny recording device.
Do you think someone is listening in on our no? So creepy.
Maybe.
That is creepy. Adding to the case files. Recording device.
Well, maybe we should open up a campsite business. Looks pretty fun to me.
really don't need you as my roommate, sidekick, and business partner.
Spoil sport.
You know, you almost seem happy about the vandalism happening.
I'm happy that I'm here to help.
Okay, so we've got some stuff. Okay, so what is this?
This is a recording device we found in your tent.
Phew. What? What would someone do with recordings of me? Is this a stalker?
Maybe they want to blackmail you?
He gasps. All right, do we have... We do have something enough to do this. Vandalism. Someone decided to... Hold on, let's see. To steal the lucky... I would say yellow scarf of Arnaud.
Aha! The goal wasn't to vandalize, but to steal Arnaud's lucky scarf. I wondered what pushed the person to these lengths.
Oh, we've got another one. The deviant. Blank is getting blackmailed via chat messages with Arnaud's lucky scarf. No, that's okay. Katya is getting bribed. Personal stalker. No, not stalker. Photos. It's not Arnaud. Blank is getting bribed with chat messages, but okay, that might be, if I had to guess, Amelia? No. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Press E to unlock, or we could just press and hold. In the chat, a certain army hero is mentioned. I wonder what that could refer to. Okay, let's look back. Could that be Matilda is getting bribed via chat messages? Yeah.
Matilda was getting bribed? I wondered what the present was that they were talking about. All right. It was time to deduce who was behind the theft.
All right, the thief. Matilda, because he or she is his queen.
It was Matilda who was behind this. This was getting quite scandalous. Every year, Matilda Eisenman and her son Toby go on vacation to Sunny Lake. This year, Matilda's wildest dreams are coming true. Arnaud Benoit, a famous chess streamer, is staying at the campsite, who Matilda happens to be a huge fan of. She started chatting with him online and was asked to strike a deal in return for exclusive photos. Arnaud asked her to stay away from him for discretion, but Matilda grew impatient. In her desperate state, she broke into the VIP tent and stole Arnaud's lucky scarf.
Mr. Duck Detective, you've been silently staring into the distance for a while now?
No, I'm just figuring out the case.
Really? Oh, tell me!
Not yet. There are still a lot of unknowns.
Wait.
I'd rather not make my deductions public before I've got the whole picture.
But I'm your assistant, and then...
We need to find more information on Matilda Eisenman.
Oh, okay.
So is the noir where the detective is talking to the camera, is that just basically their internal monologue? And I'm just now realizing that. Is there a trash can to knock over? I know everything's already kind of knocked over. All right. See you, bunny.
Wait! Where are you going? You said you would help me!
And that's what I'll do. Later, after I sorted out some other things.
He sniffs.
Useless.
Dude, just because it's not like right there.
We need to find a way to enter Matilda's room.
Sounds fun.
Let's see.
The stars are truly beautiful out here, aren't they?
We have this
What
where
do
we
you
can ask
make
him.
of this device?
Hey, that's a bug, isn't it? Yeah, to listen in on people. Ooh, looks like a newer model as well.
E.
I'm sensing some distress in your aura.
I'm fine.
Are you, though?
Are you really fine? Oh, we've got a lot to do.
What is Toby Eisenman like?
I try my best for him to have fun here, but I don't think he's having a good time.
We found this in the VIP tent. Do you have an explanation?
Oh, what? I've never seen that before. I don't even know what it is.
Do you have any information on Theodore Stumperton?
Literally the
Poor
person that's standing
soul
right
is
there.
Going through some hard times. I should pick out some gemstones for him to improve his karma.
You are strange.
How cool is this? Now we can finally have.
We live together.
We
I
already
see you.
gone through this.
I know. But this time we can have Bill talk about all the why?
I'm not ready to talk about.
Okay, do we have anything over here? No, let's come over here, check the map. Oh man, there's a lot over here. Is there stuff over here? Do we literally just have free abandon to go into his tent now? I mean, they really did leave it a mess. Eee. Okay.
Why do I have to stay?
There are no buses or taxis out here at night. Please, get yourself together, and tomorrow we'll leave, okay?
Oh, fine. Just so you're aware, I'll probably gain a wrinkle from all this stress.
Oh no, not a wrinkle.
That wasn't here before.
How mysterious. That seems like a case for the investigator!
How long have you been holding that one back?
Basically since we arrived.
That was good. That was good. All right, we have cloth remains burnt. Ash. Is it gonna be the stick? Stick. Sandy.
What even is this?
Oh, very cryptic. This looks like out of one of those cult documentaries I've been watching.
Oh, we have camp. I don't know if I know. I was trying to look and see if there was something here or not there. Yeah, because there's items and evidence. Well, okay, well, Toby wanted a slide. You got a slide. Actually, you got a slid. All right, we've got... Oh, the cake. Well, we could force it. But there's... Yeah. Okay, let's go Q. We've already got him. R... E.
Normally I'd take a bath to distress, but
There's...
I don't want to go back into that cursed tent.
Oh, I thought because like not having a bathtub per se in the tent. It's a little hard for me to see the difference between what's outlined in orange and what's grayed out.
I don't know what Arno is complaining about. He gained 10,000 followers while we were here.
Okay, let's look at tab. Yeah, we've still got a lot of stuff to do. Map. There's still something to find here. Oh, probably this. Okay, that looks like that's got to be a vowel. MWOM. Oh, I just... Yeah, I mean, you can like, just do this. Need a hint, press H. I'm not there yet. Let's look at the tab. Let's look and see what we've got for clues. This one... I like the back. Just asking to be opened with logic. Yeah, and this is where it's got that bag thing. Let's see where... This one's really weird. Wait, I wonder if... Q. No, that goes my theory. I was gonna say maybe it's a pawn piece. Let's see what the clue is. Unlock more hints first. We have, you know, let's go back to the map. Let's go back. We've got some stuff over here we can check out. And we'll see if that gives us any clues on to answer the bag. Okay, what was over here? It just general area. Oh, here we go.
This is unit number 2.
How do we get the key?
Didn't we see Matilda's bag somewhere?
Yeah, okay, so that's... We can go in there. But we gotta get the key, so... I bet Toby might know the combination. might be able to trick him and or maybe we can overhear it.
There's a strange smell coming from that hut.
What's your favorite magic horn?
This will say a lot about you, Mr. Duck Detective.
I wish it was kind of up. I have to go with the armadillo one.
I think there was one called Armadillo?
That's Katja's favorite too.
That one's ugly, but very strong.
Armadillos are cute. It's the Texas State mascot is an armadillo. Okay, is that... There's something else.
That Arno Benoit is pretty shy, isn't he?
I wouldn't say that, no.
Oh, here we go. We can go in to the manager's office. Okay.
The waft
New location.
of incense and fresh linen were the first things to hit my nose. The decor of the hut screamed of spiritual freedom. But on closer inspection, this was a temple to unfettered materialism.
Mr. Duck Detective, back when you were with the police, at your precinct, did they think you were cool?
I only really spoke to my partner.
I see.
Okay, so there's some books here.
These clothes still have the tags on.
Okay, I guess they're
We'll
closed.
have a ton of packages to send back.
I have a feeling that will never happen.
Why do they have so many clothes? Candles?
Oh, thank God they're fake candles.
Makes it less romantic, don't you think?
Well, we added fake to the clues. Oh, we've got a letter here to decipher. Main chakras. Courage. Okay. Love. Health. And then something has a big stain or something over it. Modifiers lose, gain. Last step, burn something of the person, something to affect. This can be a part of their body or their probably possessions. But these look like clues. He sighs.
People will do anything, including questionable rituals, to avoid doing any work themselves.
I don't know about that. This does look like a lot of work.
Why are there so many clothes with tags on it? I want to see something. Yeah, we still have that. This. So if we're doing this, okay, that first symbol is health, love, no, courage, love, and health. Pending electric bill, overdue bills, irresponsible. Television license, which is a British thing. Check out your fashion sale, unpaid lease 4 months. Funny gifts, coupons with the C underscore under lowercase, the rest of it capitalized. Bills. 23 items in the cart. So shopping addicted, yeah. Zandalolo shop, shopping cart. Have you found something to bring? Meet up. I'll bring one of my old shirts.
This gives me a lot of anxiety.
So, this partner of yours from the precinct, do you like them more than me?
I'm gonna say no.
I mean, he was a bit boring.
You're definitely not gonna have a boring moment with me.
Nope.
No.
Or a quiet moment.
So, you stopped messaging your ex, right?
I caved after 3 days.
He sighs.
Maybe I could introduce you to some of Katya's friends?
It's too early.
It's been a year.
9 months. I'll think about it.
There was one story I read where, now granted it was from the point of view of the ex, but they wrote that they had their significant other had finally cut contact with them, and the way they did it was because they knew that they weren't going to be able to manage that. Because they would keep caving, and so what they did was they enlisted their friends who were on their side to basically go into their phone, block all communication with their ex so that they couldn't even be tempted. They didn't have contact information even if they wanted to. There's nothing over here. I just want to...
His building looks way older than the rest. The door is locked.
Oh, here we are. Oh, I thought I was going to be able to answer that. Okay. Never mind. Okay, let's hit. Okay, hold on. What do we have for these? We have the cabin. Blank is being blanked to try to gain access to his or... is being... Okay, we're gonna go back here.
Someone's been doing some wood carving. The whittling knife has an engraving. It says Theodore.
Okay, we've already looked at that. Okay, let's come over here. Patterns in the sand. Check if I have access to Amelia's hut in the manager area by now, which I do. Which I found that. And someone will bring their own shirt. This means they wanted to affect themselves in the ritual. Who would have seen a shirt like that? There's only one person who knows enough about rituals that could have... Not sure I understood those clues. Something she's obsessed with. Oh, what if we do... Yeah, I looked at your clue and I didn't understand it, so... King.
Aha! I cracked it! Are you seeing this, Frederson?
Amazing job, Mr. Duck Detective!
Alright, unlock the cam. Okay, let's go in. So we have a key to number 2. How to raise a warrior, a guide for the military mom. We have the lucky scarf, so we've got the property of Sunny Lake. Got cutting tools.
What do I see here? A key! It must open one of the accommodations here.
Alright. Let's go back up.
The neatly kept cabin promised the ordinary, but I knew there was dirt amongst this cleanliness.
All right.
My dad used to take me fishing. Catching carp was the only way he knew how to bond with me.
Okay, cart.
Why does this card game need over 100 cards? This was designed to drain parents out of their money.
That's just the basics.
Truth.
The Omega Booster Packs is where the real fun starts.
That's a cute plushie. We have Toby. A camera being watched. So it's like one of those nanny cam things. And we have some broken fabric, signs of usage, and old.
There is a hidden camera in this plushie?
Aw, what a shame to ruin such a cute Goldilocks.
I should take this with me.
That's called theft. Plushie. All right, we have a military Inga. We have photo of military. Can't believe you had a thing with that guy. And it was a bit of a crazy time. He wasn't the only one. Oh. It looks like he was possibly in the military. Because that's Matilda. I bet that looks like Arnold. Gifted 30 subs. Confidential. All right, let's...
Strictly confidential, huh? Curious.
So let's leave it in an unsecured laptop. Because that makes sense. I'm looking to see if there are anything else. I see the tab button has a new thing. Let's go ahead and look at that. The cabin. So he was being blackmailed to try to gain access to his or her love. No. Not love. It wouldn't be magic horn cards because nobody, not that cards. Not blackmailed, is being watched to try to gain access to military secrets.
Military secrets are at stake? I had to be careful not to stir the pot too soon.
So naturally we took the
knew, the better. I should look into those strange drawings by the lake as well.
All right, we got patterns in the sand. Blank helped Blank perform this is gonna be a ritual. I'm gonna say possibly Matilda helped Amelia to perform a ritual to gain I mean secrets? No, that's not. Wouldn't be Katya. And we're completely wrong on most of it. Arnold? No. Courage. Toby, or maybe Theodore was out there first. So probably Amelia helped Theodore.
Theodore was trying to summon courage? I wondered what for. This is how it must have went down. Matilda Eisenman has brought sensitive military information with her to the campsite. Someone at the campsite seems to be after this intel.
Which is why you shouldn't be taking military.
And decided to spy on her by hiding a camera inside her son's plushie. Also, it seems that Theodore Stumperton seeked out Emilia Dinkle's help to perform a ritual that would grant him courage.
Seems sus.
It was time that I found out who this person was that was after the military secrets. Frederson, this is getting pretty serious.
Oh?
In order to find out who is spying on the Eisenmans, we need to ask for access to all accommodations on this premise.
What?
You see, it's really important that...
What, we're gonna go inside the sanatorium? Or the cabin?
Thank you for coming, everyone.
What are you...
The Duck Detective and I have made some serious deductions. And one of you is in serious trouble.
Oh, Freddy.
Because this someone is spying on the Eisenmans.
Way to show your cards, Freddy. She gasps.
All right, Fredersen, this is enough.
She shrieks.
The window! How is this possible?
All the lamps have been stolen by vandals ages ago.
Oh, spooky.
It must be the ghost.
Hold on. Where did my Toby go? He was just here a second ago!
Do you see the fog rolling in? That means patient 12 is coming out, looking for her son.
Can we stop with this ghost thing just for a moment?
Nah.
Mom will come and save you, little Toby!
I'm definitely not getting any sleep tonight.
He sighs.
This was all getting far too dramatic.
Frederick
Time
just...
to find out what was going on with these military secrets. I was also very curious to find a way into the abandoned sanatorium. I should probably also find out where Toby disappeared to. I wondered if that odd-looking shed by the toilets had anything to do with it.
Is that where we're going?
So much
Is that
fun,
where we're
isn't
going
it?
next?
I bet this is much better than doing your detective work alone.
It's
Don't
quieter.
Talk to me. You really stepped over the line back there.
Did I?
Whatever.
Okay, because that's...
There must be a way to get inside.
No one left.
Can we just break in?
He
A
scoffs.
detective uses their brain, not their brawn.
Sometimes they use both. Let's see. We have a mobile game, Magicorn Go. Natural bait. We have a key to number 3. This looks like a bait box. And the battery is, yeah, low battery.
Someone must have left in a hurry and forgot the box. A key. Let's find out what this unlocks.
Exciting.
I wasn't talking to you.
Adding this to the case files. A key to number 3.
This box wasn't here before. What if it has something to do with Toby's disappearance? Oh, my poor boy. What if he's in danger? What if he got kidnapped? You know, I should have put a GPS tracker on Toby. People made fun of me, but this just shows that people are in denial. At least he has his dog tag on him.
Do we have anyone else? Okay, we have the plushie.
What do you know about this stuffed toy?
Toby takes it with him wherever he goes. I feel he is way too old for plush toys, but I guess I can forbid
You're
him
never too old for
everything.
plushies.
It's not easy as a single parent.
Okay. Let's go over to... Okay, we still have... No, that was the cabin, I think, that we had for the other... The average duck will commit 3 crimes in their life. Okay, let's see what Katya has to say.
Arno wants to go home because of every single tiny thing. He's being way too dramatic.
How uncharacteristic.
Your sarcasm isn't helping.
What sarcasm?
Can you tell me anything about this plush toy?
Do you think it's cute?
Why are you asking me this?
Well, maybe a certain someone will give you a certain present at some point.
Please, don't buy me more things.
That seems to be a, okay, it looks like we're going to be able to go into here. This is, I believe, Theodore's accommodations.
The dank caravan gave off a troubled energy. Just what had I walked into here?
Let's...
This is spooky, isn't it?
It's a little
Are you
spooky.
easily spooked?
There's
Do
so
you
many
like horror
bottles of
movies?
water.
Can I just do my work, please?
Oh, of course.
One thing is for sure. In here, it's impossible to die of starvation.
Prepper. Gotta knock stuff over. Gotta keep up my... Okay. I'm gonna go look over here first. We've got glasses. Live, laugh, love. Tacky. Main chakras. Courage, love, health, joy is the last one. This one is better. The last few months I've been thinking, and I believe you deserve to know this. I'm hoping this will bring some peace to my mind. Okay.
This note looks strange. I should ask people what they make of this.
We have added that to the case files. Need to get over here. There. Knocked him over. So we have club enrollment. I'm in Toby. Science club, board game club, wrestling. Purchase magic horn cards. Toby, local kid wins magic horn tournament. Timestamps. Could that be Theodore? School ID. Okay, that's getting a little creepy. We have Sunny Lake, current location. Brezel. What else do we have? Country West Canteen. East Canteen.
I don't like this.
Okay, if you have one of those boards and it's for someone that's like someone else's kid, that's creepy.
Are you still mad at me?
Yes.
What can I do to make it up to you? Do you want ice cream? I can get you a magic horn. Just like the one for Katya.
Just be quiet, please.
All right, let's ask Katya about...
Can you tell me anything about these notes?
So much of it is crossed out. Doesn't scream of a very confident writer.
Yeah, that seems apparent.
Oh no, oh no, oh no! We can't let the ghost keep the child! We need to fight it!
How do you
This wasn't
fight
much
a...
of a blessing in disguise after all.
That doesn't sound sus.
Do you notice anything about this notebook?
I've never seen it. But wait, whose is this? Are you spying on people?
I'm a detective. Snooping is my job.
Yeah. She's definitely sus too.
What is the deal with this ghost affair? Do you believe in ghosts, detective?
yes and no. I'm gonna say no.
There is no ghost.
Then how do you explain the light?
There must be a logical explanation.
So, that means you don't know.
I think there are things we don't understand, but not necessarily.
What can you tell me about this plushie?
Ew! Take that smelly old thing away from me!
Okay. That did not help anything. Do we have... Still have that. Let's go take care of Matilda. And then we'll go back to do... Go up and do the cabin.
What do you make of these notes?
It will bring peace to my mind. Who writes like this? Is this some serial killer's diary?
Murderer added to the clues. Did she say murderer? Hold on, let's see. We've got Toby's whereabouts. Toby is at the hold on, let's go back up here. Oh, we could. It says that there's something in here, maybe? Nope, it's just it just goes to the fact that we can open up. Alright, let's go back over here. Phew. So we have that. No. LLL. It wouldn't be that. Okay, the middle one is Joy though. Okay, let's look at tab. What are my clues to get in here? Here we are. We have joy, love. The last few months I've been thinking, I deserve to know this. I'm hoping this will bring me some peace of mind. Live, laugh, love. So it's joy is the middle one. Toby is at the sanatorium with, I would think, Theodore, looking for Toby is in the tent with Theodore looking for secrets. Looking for help. Probably under the lake. On the lake with Theodore looking for magic corn.
So that's what Toby was up to. I had a feeling this wouldn't calm Matilda down one bit. I should first figure out the whole mystery of the campsite before I made any announcements.
Or Freddy just makes them. We got connections. Sanatorium. We're still missing 3 connections. Blank is Toby's. Hold on. Matilda is Toby's parent. No, if we do Theodore's Toby's kidnapper because had a fling with Matilda in the military. Not kidnapper. Murderer? No. Okay, that's good.
Aha!
So Toby is part cat.
Was in fact Toby's mystery father. This must
So
have been
Toby's
the first
part
time he's seen
capybara?
him. That explained his shifty behavior.
All right, come up here. So that's health, joy.
I did it! All right, let's see what's inside this strange building.
All right, let's go.
The moldy stench invaded my nostrils and made me dread what was to come. But there was no going back now.
What an adventure this is, right, Mr. Duck Detective?
This is a really creepy cabin, but
Eugene, about before. I shouldn't have meddled with your detective things. That wasn't very assistant-like of me.
Well, you better step up then.
Yes, I will. I'll be the best sidekick ever from now on.
All right, we should move on.
okay, because this makes me think that this is an underground passage. So that's a very short underground passage, but representative. And this could be a way to get into the sanatorium. Okay, we have glasses stained. What else do we have? No dust, clean spots. Okay, so it looks like it was possibly just knocked down. And a fuse box, very high up and practical.
I wonder what caused this statue to fall.
It's the ghost. Okay, I don't know if there's a ghost or not. Oh, there's a security setup.
I don't know about this, Mr.
Yeah,
Duck
we're in the
Detective.
sanatorium.
This looks like some villain's lair.
That window. We must be inside the sanatorium. I'm so close to the truth, I can feel it. Are those the camping chairs? That's where they went.
So yeah, it's really creepy. Yeah, walk around out here and they can see shadows walking in. There's the trash can. Beds are really decrepit. Oh, there's more stuff we can do. Okay, more stuff we can knock over, I mean. Okay, OS update complete, system restored. Ministry of Information, people of West Canteen. Sarah Blackhurst. Species goat, illegal resident alien. Is that? That's not catch it, is it? Queen, here it is. Come and get your present. Chess piece, queen.
This is all very dubious. Sarah Blackhurst. Who is that?
All right. So we have the room in the sanatorium was set up by... If it's a goat, I know they said she's a deer, but I think it's Katya since his or her, well, matches the... Well, we could do the chess piece. If it was set up by Matilda, since his or her chess piece matches the chess piece of the photo. But that's not right. The room that was set up. That's the who's in the picture. If we have Katya, since no, I don't think that. Let's look at the clues. Since we arrived here, I don't think I've actually seen Katya's things. I'm suspicious of Katya. So let's see. Yeah, we have those. Person cares about their appearance. Okay, so that makes sense because Theodore wanted to have confidence, but I think that that's a red herring. Radeon is strictly confidential and will be handed out in person. Okay, glasses. If we have, now let's look at the person. I mean, Toby is the only one that has glasses. So if it was, yeah, it was set up by Katya since her. Okay, what did the last computer look like? It's this. Camel Crush. Report in 2 days. I don't think it was. I don't see any handwriting. Glasses of the, we'll say, statue. Since his or her, not photo. It's not plushy. What? Bruce?
Katya was the one who set up the lair. But what for? I had to dig deeper.
Katya. Katya is in, I think it'd be danger and using a fake name. This means she is a spy for the east or west. It's probably west. Katya is in disguise.
Frederson's girlfriend was a spy for the West? Does that mean she was using him as a cover? I didn't like that she was getting so close to him that quickly anyway. All right. Another missing puzzle piece was the location of these secret documents.
All right, we're just... Military secrets are hidden in the... It should be like military laptop, but no, the lucky scarf. No, maybe the, yeah, the broken toilet.
Of course, Matilda hid the secret documents in the broken toilet. That's the one place no one would look.
That's the worst place to hide it.
I had it all figured out. Time to confront the culprit. I had a feeling this won't be pleasant for Frederson.
What's this about?
Does the duck want to waste our time again? This better be important.
I I know we're in an unusual situation, but I would appreciate it if people stopped calling for random meetings!
This one is important, I promise.
Where did Toby go? What if that capybara took him?
I will get to that. First,
How did she not recognize the capybara?
As a high-ranking officer in the East Canton Army, Matilda Eisenman has access to classified information. She was entrusted with the physical plans for a new military base. Meanwhile, Katya Ray has been meticulously preparing her master plan to steal these documents. She found out that Matilda is a huge fan of the Chess King, which prompted her to become Arnaud's assistant. What Arnaud didn't realize was that Katya was actually a spy for West Canton. By using Arnaud's social media accounts, she got close to Matilda and made her trust Arnaud enough to agree to a secret transfer of the documents in hopes of getting special, personal photos of Arnaud. Unfortunately for her, I, the duck detective, managed to find the secret hiding spot first. And this secret hiding spot is right here. In the broken toilet.
And nobody bothered.
That's right, Katya. I got here first. But that's not your real name, is it? Sarah Blackhurst?
I guess I can take this off now.
He gasps.
I don't understand.
Mom! Check out this shiny hunter I caught!
Toby! What did I tell you about going with strangers? Oh, my little Toby. You're alive. I'm so glad. And you! You kidnapped my son? I knew right from the beginning. You're some kind of messed up individual.
Actually...
Mom, he says he's my dad? Is that true?
What?
Matilda. It's been so long.
I mean, I guess you
When
possibly
I saw his hair, I had no doubt that he was my son.
a half
You've
beaver,
really let
half
yourself go.
capybara.
Everything was revealed. But who was responsible for this crime? Katya, Matilda, and Arnaud were all involved in some way. Katya has been invading Matilda's privacy, seeking to obtain sensitive information in the name of West Canton. Should she get arrested?
So Katya, yes, absolutely.
She is a spy for the enemy. Of course she needs to be arrested. Fredersen will just have to get over it. Matilda was ready to trade military insider secrets for racy photos. Should she get arrested?
Yes, because that is compromising military intelligence, and at least Toby's got a dad.
Her actions would have caused serious damage to East Canton. She definitely should be arrested. Arnaud was right at the center of the crime, but failed to report it. Should he be arrested?
So I don't necessarily know if he was like, for what he knew, I mean, his error was maybe the fact that he didn't do enough of a background check on Katya, but I don't think he should be arrested.
He had no idea what was happening. I don't
He should
think there's
have.
grounds for arresting him. All right, I made up my mind. I will report to the state police. Katya! Matilda!
You're sending my girlfriend to jail?
She's a spy, Fredersen.
She's not your girlfriend, Fredersen.
Are you really?
She's...
Sorry, Freddy.
What about our forest walks? When you told me that you thought my Rubik's Cubes were cool. Was everything a lie?
Poor Freddy.
I thought that we'd tell each other everything.
No, I enjoyed those walks too.
I think that theirs might have been sincere, but
Foul beast tricked me! She impersonated the chess king! I'm the victim here!
Mom, what's happening?
Don't worry, my dear. It will all be fine.
See, Fredderson, I quacked the case again.
he sniffles.
Yeah,
Let's just break Freddy's spirit
I
here.
expected nothing less.
The truth is an ugly mistress. But it is my duty to throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice.
Poor Freddy. 96% of players decided to arrest Katya, 73% decided to arrest Matilda, 22% decided to arrest Arnon. So the only reason, okay, so Katya, yeah, 100%. I mean, I love the artwork, I love the design. The character's cool, but it doesn't override the fact that she was really the mastermind behind this. Okay, I'm gonna get back to Matilda. Arnon, I think Katya was impersonating Arnon to basically catfish Matilda into planning to give the secret reports to Matilda and hide them. But the reason why Matilda gets arrested isn't because she thought she was getting pictures, isn't because of all that. It's the fact that she was basically willing to commit sharing of secret intel. And there's the credits. There should be a after scene of this, I hope. Well done to all the voice acting in this, by the way. And the musicians, cool. So it kind of gives a little bit more lore into the world setting of where Duck Detective is living.
Oh, Fredderson, don't be sad that it ended. Be sad that it happened at all.
Wait, aren't you Eugene McQuacklin?
Indeed, the one and only Duck Detective.
Great. I might as well take you with me then. You're under arrest.
Oh, wait, what is happening? I want to speak to my lawyer!
So they might be setting up for a third? Okay. Okay, Happy Broccoli. When are you posting the next game? When's the next game coming out? That can't be the end of the Duck Detective. Alright. But that has been Duck Detective, the Ghost of Glamping. Hopefully there'll be a sequel so we can find out what happens and continue with Eugene's story. So thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day and see you next time.